Oh, mm, 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 mm. Ooh, Friday. What if Friday was a gang? Friday, people claiming Friday. Uh, I wonder how they feel about that. And I was 25 seconds in, so they can't say I used no bad word. But what's going on with y'all, man? What is the deal with everybody? We done made it to Friday. How y'all doing on this slightly gloomy day? Not so. We'll say this lovely day. Not too lovely, but not too bad either, though. You know, Friday is this one of those Fridays where you get paid, you find you a good movie to watch, and just chill. You know, that's how I feel at least. I've been working non-stop on this video. I'm finally in the finishing stretches, and I've been talking and talking and talking about it, but just a lot that go into it. So I've been non-stop. I'm talking about until I get done. I was up since 4 o'clock this morning until about 7. I was working. Then I had to take my baby to school. Came back and was working all the way till about 11. No, actually till about 12. No, about 11. Then I got about an hour of sleep. Got up at 12, you know, it's like a sprint. Let me see. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Daddy, can you open the back door?
Oh, yeah, you left your keys in the car. I'm going to unlock the car door, and then you could get your key out of there.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all got to give me one quick second. I'll be right back. Like 10 seconds. I'm back. All right. My bad, y'all. Had to let my baby in. Uh, but yeah. So, what the hell was I talking about? I was talking about something. Oh, yeah, no, I've been working on this video nonstop, man. I wish I could show it to y'all too. But what's up, Z? Hey, sister. Oh, you got my food. What you say, our food?
No, I said it's a bag of food.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I live with the food maker. I don't need that.
My tax bill. Oh, my property taxes. It was on the ground where? Why? Man, look. Folks better not be trying to steal my info.
They want to steal your bill?
Man, my taxes, my property taxes is paid in full, baby. I chose option B.
To escrow.
Yeah, instead of getting that where they send you the check and you can't handle all that power, then you end up owing taxes. Nah, I chose the smart option, man, years ago. So I always even my escrow is straight. But yeah, we got a good one for y'all today. Oh yeah, I done got escrow refunds before too. That's my sister, y'all. That's my older sister, the matriarch of the Mac family. You know what I mean? The young matriarch of the Mac family, cause my mom's still around. Hi, mom. I know you watching somewhere. And I didn't cuss, and I'm not smoking. So thanks for the food, Mom. You finna get your lashes done, Kanini?
So take it to my house, though.
Okay. All right, y'all taking it to the house. Why?
Because we gotta get some more supplies.
Oh.
Because we driving back and forth, so because the place we get the lashes from is by my house.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yep, Zanaya good too. I done seen some.
People.
Yeah, my baby. If y'all ever need, Kanisha said, "Hey sis."
Hey.
She gonna try to pose in the camera. Oh my God, man. My family is too much fun, man. Maybe one day I do like a little thing where, I go and I kick it with my mom and them, and it'd be my mom, my sister, and my daughter that I call my big three. It's 3 generations and they exactly the same amount of years apart. It's crazy. So it's funny though. It's like you get 3. You know how you on them old movies it always be the 3 wise women or whatever. So I get 3 generations of wisdom. Usually my daughter is the one like, you know what I'm saying? My sister is the one that'll try and kick some knowledge, and my mom, she just got the old school African response. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be funny, man. But it's all good, man. I love my peoples. All right, so check it out. As a matter of fact, this first clip I got is funny because it came from my sister. And so this dude go on a date with this girl, and I didn't even look at the whole clip like that because I already seen where it was going, and I want to react to it live with y'all. But he go on a date with the girl, and they go out to eat, and the restaurant don't seem like it's cheap, like a fairly, fancy restaurant. And she talking about he got to buy food for her kids and all that shit, like, the classic situation. We've been here as a people before, you know what I'm saying? Discussing, debating the stepdaddy issue, you know what I'm saying? When do stepdads start? Do it start on the first date or do it start after a couple of dates? You know what I'm saying? But she was trying to activate stepdad immediately, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we gonna look into that. And then gotta look at the paramedics, man. They done murdered somebody, dude. They picked dude up. They straight murdered dude, man. Like, and I'm gonna show y'all the video. They just casually just murdered him right in front of the police. And you could tell that obviously the paramedics is there and he need medical help. But they didn't treat him like medics. They treated him in the spirit of police brutality, in the supervision of, they treated him brutally in the spirit of police brutality right in front of the police, asphyxiated him, killed him, threw him in the back of the ambulance dead. You know what I'm saying? Right away. And just right there, just like that. But this is the thing, cops get something called qualified immunity, which is basically a license to kill. But paramedics don't got it. So while they was pumped up with the fervor of brutality and shit, they still got charged with first-degree murder. So that's what they get. And yeah, we gonna look into it. Get them likes up, y'all. If y'all in here right now, welcome to Mac World. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed. It don't cost you nothing. They go a long way. And then last but not least, we're gonna talk about Logan Paul. And I say not least because, man, dude stole a lot of money from a lot of people. It seemed like in this age of everybody claiming they some type of guru and everybody with a little bit of money professing to know what's better for people with less than them. Everybody wanted to get into crypto scamming their followers, and Logan Paul wasn't no different. He fell for it. Let my channel get big. I'm not gonna start selling crypto and shit like that. Why would I do that shit? You know what I'm saying? But everybody want to be important. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to spread misinformation and shit like that. It's a few ways to control people or to influence people. You could influence people with talent. You could influence people with money, or you could influence people with fear. And people nowadays, they see how easy it is to spread misinformation to people and make them think, man, death is behind door number 2 or door number 3, or make them think that because you got a bunch of money by buying the thing that you're selling them, that they will too have a bunch of money one day. But when you scamming your followers, you better watch the wording in it and all that, because man, some of that shit'll get you caught up in the court of law, you know. And we gonna talk about that with Logan Paul, because he caught up, man. Like, ain't nothing he could do about it. And then he claimed he was gonna sue the dude who exposed him, but that's just more guilt. Let somebody expose me. I'm gonna do the Russell Simmons. I hear you and I receive that. I receive your complaints. Like, even if I'm he fleed to Bali, but he still released I received your complaints. Like, you know, you gotta play it smooth. You gotta say a bunch of nothing. Bye, baby, love you. Bye, Kanini, love you. Yeah. So he played it all wrong, and you know, we gonna look into it though, y'all. But before we do that, y'all know what I gotta do. I get my analytics straight and everything like that. So you know, we gonna play a little bit of music, and I'm gonna get everything all straight, and we gonna work it out. Let's go, Mac World Friday, baby. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Go on, get them likes up. I should start freestyling for y'all at the beginning of the show on what? Yeah, yeah. Mac World Live daily. What you know about it, man? And shit, definitely today, man. Shit, I know what kind of world it is today. It's a cold world, and not because it's wintertime, because we having a heat wave. But man, it's cold because the paramedics doing more killing than healing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Jesus, man, what do you do? Who do you call? How many times have we seen this happen now, y'all? Have we seen these situations where a black person in particular calls the police because somebody is going through a mental health crisis and that person end up dead, you know? Whereas we need something else. Some black people need something else to call. We need somebody else to call. Somebody black preferably, cause man, we don't got no friends. You might have individual friends, but as a race, like we really ain't got no allies like that. You know what I'm saying? And so when you call somebody when you in a crisis and they have to value your life or the life of whoever you calling for, man, he might be shit out of luck. I'm just gonna say it. And that's what happened in this first story. I mean, you got paramedics. They know, they trained. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts or questioning whether they know what they doing or how they doing it. So when they do something the wrong way with deadly consequences, it's with full knowledge that they could kill somebody. And basically, yeah, they just chose murder over. They chose murder over mercy, I guess you could say. Let's go.
Watch your noggin. I know it's cold. Yep, keep going. Go negative. Come on, buddy. Now get up on there, man. Now get up on there, man. Come on, get up on your own butt. They can't get you there if you don't get on the cot.
And he like basically tripping out. You know what I'm saying? He hallucinated.
The bed on wheel. Get up there.
Alright, we're spinning him around. Stand up. Stand up.
Notice the police right there while this go down. But they didn't get in trouble though.
Alright, Earl, this is getting a little silly, man. There we go.
Look at that. Do y'all see that? That's how they killed him right there. So let's say, my zoom it. I tried to do my zoom it and it messed up. So y'all know what time it is, right? Y'all know what we got to do, right? Hell yeah. We got to go here. Hold on. We got to go here. We gotta go to the downloads. We gotta go to zoom it. We gotta click on zoom it 64. And then we gotta test it out. Bam, there it go. Alrighty. So back to the business. Alright, so check this out. Look, this is how they killed him. I'm gonna zoom in on it. That's how they killed him right there. They putting him in. They put him face down on the gurney. They got him face down. So imagine your chest is compressed against the against the gurney or whatever it's called. I don't think it's called a stretcher, is it? Sound like what they bring you when you dead. No pun intended. I know, way too soon. So. Nah, but so that's how they killed him, because they put him on their face down like that. And then they proceed to strapping him down real tight.
Oh, I'm gonna wait till he gets in there. He gets in there. I'll find a way to dead weight off of that thing.
Now you see him sitting around talking about him like to them it's all a game. They like, we'll wait till he gets in there. If he gets in there, they ain't bothering checking on him, nothing like that. And then they like gambling on, they thinking what he doing is an act. Like, they got caught because he's suffering a mental health crisis. I remember I told my guy this, one of my white friends, and he almost agreed with me. He wanted to agree with me because it made sense, but he stopped himself from agreeing with me. And then he kind of thought about how he wanted to agree with me and had to stop himself because he didn't really want to reveal the truth, but the truth was fucked up. I basically told him this. I said, man, it don't matter what if you get the police called on you or whatever, or the police get called for you when you black, they coming aggressively. And I said, mental health ain't no excuse for being black. I'm gonna say that again. Mental health, in their eyes, mental health ain't no excuse for being black. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nothing to them mean more than the fact that you black first. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is all just residuals. You got a mental health crisis, or you can't speak, or you elderly, oh, you in a wheelchair, man. Police done kill black people in wheelchairs. They done kill elderly black people. They done kill women. They done kill children. Ain't nothing, no excuse for you being black. You know what I'm saying? And in this case, it's just the ambulance and shit like that. And that's why, you know, when we say like Black Lives Matter, you know, and I ain't speaking for the organization because I don't know shit about the organization, but the phrase itself is because, you know what, you got to think about this. Some of these people, parents and grandparents, used to sit around barbecuing black people, taking pictures in the park with their bodies hanging and stuff like that. Like, they are desensitized and have trained their families and generations and generations under them to be desensitized to black death. You know what I mean? And black suffering in particular. So when they see a dude like this, they slap him up on there, strap him down just so he can shut up, so he can't make no noise. But the reason he can't make no noise is because he can't breathe. Then they wrapped him in blankets. He died from asphyxiation, just so y'all know. They gonna cook on this some more though. Let's go.
Oh, he's strapped in good.
I have a lot more to this story. Let's put up a picture of the man who died because of these paramedics. Let's keep that picture up. He was facing a medical emergency. This happened in Springfield, Illinois. Earl Moore Jr. was strapped to a gurney improperly by Peggy Finley and Peter Cadigan.
Building. What up, kid?
Following the events of the video, Mr. Moore was transported to a local hospital, to the emergency room. He was pronounced dead at the age of 35. According to his obituary, Moore was a manager at a local McDonald's for 18 years. Let's put up the pictures of those who are accused of his death.
That hoe look evil as hell. She got that Grinch mouth. You know how people be having that, like, they be having that frown. It be like a frown with plenty space between their nose and their mouth and shit. Like, she got that Grinch face, bro. She look evil. Like, y'all sat up and killed dude. Y'all are paramedics. This shit is crazy. And they got charged with murder. I bet you they gonna try to plead not guilty, and they gonna try to they gonna try to go for like manslaughter or something like that. But they gonna get banked though, because he gonna explain why. Matter of fact, don't let me get to talking and shit. I'm gonna let him tell y'all why they didn't get that. They not getting the benefit of the doubt, you know? Basically. Damn, Mouse, why don't you go over there? Hold on, that shit is crazy. My mouse is getting lost. Oh, there you go. Bam. All right.
Peggy Finley, and then you have Peter Cadigan. They were charged with first-degree murder for Mr. Moore. They are accused of improperly restraining Mr. Moore in preparation for an ambulance ride leading to his death. I'm going to give you some significant background. The night of the incident, when all of this happened, police told WCIA Moore called 911 because he saw multiple people inside with guns. Body camera footage shows Springfield police officers arriving at Moore's apartment. A woman hysterically tells the officers that the 35-year-old is hallucinating. He's experiencing a mental health crisis. The woman then invites the officers inside of the apartment and directs them to his bedroom. Police eventually help Mr. Moore out of his house onto an awaiting paramedic gurney. Finley and Cottigan then strap him into the gurney face down. Now remember this, that's completely a no-no. They strap him in face down and then cover him with blankets for the ambulance ride to the hospital. They smothered him to death. Please understand what happened.
How you call the paramedics and the paramedics smother you to death? Like this okay, so this was tripped out about it. I'm not a paramedic. I don't have no EMT training, nothing like that. But I bet you I could do that job for 100 years, 100 times, and get 100 things wrong. But one of the things I would not get wrong is smothering somebody to death on the way to the ambulance, on the way from me getting them to the door of their house to the ambulance. I done smothered them to death. Oops. Hey, hold up, y'all. I done killed dude, man. Let's go back. Let's start over. He dead. Like, what the hell? It don't make no damn sense. I could put somebody on the bed. I done CBRF work before, where you work with elderly people and you got to transport them sometimes. And sometimes, like if they can't walk, or depending on the state they in, you might have to transfer them from like a bed to like a kind of a gurney thing, or, you know, something like that. And then so they could be transported into a transport van or into another bed or another location. But never have I been at risk of killing nobody though. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Call the ambulance and get killed. Let's go.
Here. They violated their own protocol. They decided not to value his life nor his suffering. They did not engage in a good faith effort to make sure his health was primary to them. They punished him. That's what it looks like to me. They smothered him. They strapped him in a way that would cause significant harm, if not death, and their training has already told them this. But you know what it can do? You know that strapping a person down, face down, it stops them from being able to talk. It stops them from being able to make noises, which probably was the aim of these paramedics.
Yeah, they wanted them to be quiet. You know, the best 100% way for sure to get somebody to be quiet, kill them.
If you give them the benefit of the doubt. There's more. The Illinois State Police launched an investigation. An autopsy conducted on the 18th of December determined that the cause of death was what? Compressional and positional asphyxia due to prone face down restraint on a paramedic transportation cot by tight straps across the back and lower body. You don't get more conclusive than that.
Dude, like,
the whole damn thing is the reason why he died. So let's go to the coroner. So the county coroner, Jim Alleman, all right? Jim Alleman ruled Moore's death to be a homicide. That simply means another person is responsible. The county state's attorney, Dan Wright, charged both of these paramedics with first-degree murder. Under Illinois law, first-degree murder is when a person kills an individual without lawful justification.
Right, check it out.
He or she intends to kill or do great bodily harm, or knows that such acts will cause death. These two paramedics were arrested and booked into the county jail on a $1 million bond. Wright said potential penalties include a range of 20 to 60 years in prison if Finley and Cadigan are convicted. Now, there's an important note in the statute for the state of Illinois. While willful intent is required for most crimes, it's not really required for this one. They don't have to possess the willful intent to kill, but if they do possess the knowledge that the action can kill, then the statute applies.
Boom. Boom goes the dynamite on them. That right there. It said you know how I got involuntary manslaughter and shit like that. Like even if they didn't try to do it, but they knew what they were doing was harmful and it led to death. That's all it take. Willful intent don't matter in Illinois. It don't matter if you be like, but I didn't mean to kill her. I just meant to take a shot at her, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, however. You know what I'm saying? We didn't mean to kill him. We just meant to, but you knew what you was doing could cause harm and possibly death. And you did it. And now they facing 20 to 60 years. Man, get them the whole 60. That's what I say.
Them being trained paramedics means they had the knowledge that their action of breaking the protocol could actually lead to death because that's what their training tells them. They decided to abandon that training, behave in a way that was adversarial to their training, and it led to the death of an individual just as their training suggests it could. The charge fits. All right.
Yeah, it's amazing the trouble you'll get into when you don't treat people like human beings.
That's
when
right.
you don't treat people the way you would treat your, your mother, your son, your daughter, like you just don't treat people like humans. It took them no time to they could just turn him around. Just turn him around. What are you doing, strapping? He's not dead.
Ain't it crazy how one person could look at it like this, man. Like, why ain't y'all just flip him over and he would have been alive? Like, it didn't take no time. It wouldn't have took no time to flip him over. And then you got other people, and I'm talking about people, you know what I'm saying? You know what people I'm talking about. They gonna see this shit a million different ways. Well, we don't know if he died before. We don't know if he had heart problems and he had breathing problems. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Making excuses. But it's just that simple, man. That go to show you how little they value, some people's lives. And like I always compare it to they best friends, man's best friend, who ain't my damn best friend. But if it was a dog that got strapped down like that to their back and couldn't move, they would be right on it. They would be, no, get off of him, no. You know what I'm saying? But, certain other people, they want to see what happens. Let's see what happens if we do this to them. Let's do that to them. Let's do this to them and see what happens. And then when they go too far, it's like, I didn't mean to do it or whatever, but I'm happy they ass getting charged with murder. That's exactly what they get. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sick of that shit, man. Like, I'm sick of that shit, dude. Police just don't care. Remember that song 911 is a joke? Shit, they past joking now. The jokes is deadly now, you know what I'm saying? Tell Flavor Flav the jokes is deadly. 911 is killing people now, Flav. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you just got to watch who you dealing with, because, just because somebody professed to help you or be in a position to help you don't mean that's what they actually gonna do when they come down to it. And that's what my next story kind of go into. Logan Paul, he's, you had people, they had like an image or something, where they might try to, be I ain't gonna even say so much as like a public figure, but try to be like family friendly, media friendly, so on and so forth, shit like that. That's the word for it. A household name, like a household name. Somebody that's a household name, you feel familiar with, you feel like you feel like you trust their face and what they might tell you to do. What Kay say? She say the job is a job, and some people take their job seriously and some people don't. Yep, exactly. Yeah, with deadly consequences sometimes. You could slack off on a construction job, and then next thing you know, like years down the line, like remember that condo collapse that happened in Miami? Because they found out the people who built the condo was using cheap ass materials and all type of shit like that. Like, yep, you slack off on that job. That's why jobs got safety protocols, because shit, a job is still a person committing actions, and any actions from driving to anything, spitting in the wrong direction could kill somebody. Shit, it depending on, what you doing and how you doing it in the circumstances. So no, them slacking off on that job and skirting them safety protocols, you know, led a man to die. They killed him like they killed him. They strapped him down and basically, you know how the knee was on George Floyd back, so it's like he couldn't breathe. Like they basically put a strap on his back. They had him face down and they compressed his chest against the gurney. They just killed him, threw him in the ambulance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, drive me to the look. Kia, you funny. Look, nah, I don't call the ambulance for me. Fuck that. What's that commercial say? If you it don't say bail on the side, you being taken for a ride. So they snitching on the other ambulance companies, but shit, bail, how do I know that y'all really screening who y'all hiring too? Bail might be taking your ass for a ride with everybody else too. You know what I'm saying? Get in the back of that motherfucking ambulance and end up, man, he died in the ambulance. Like, yeah, I bet. Shit, these old temp workers y'all be having doing this bullshit and these old people and shit. But nah, it's crazy though. Like I said, trusting people, man, for their position of power or their familiarity is what got Logan Paul in this situation. Both his familiarity, people feeling like they familiar with him, and then trusting his position of being like obviously like a multi-millionaire and shit. So, you know, people tend to think that Kanisha say bail is black on shit. Well, maybe they do. Maybe they will get you to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, they said if it don't say bail on the side, you getting taken for a ride. Shit, all right, bail. I'ma fuck with y'all if I ever, you know what I'm saying? I ever spaz out, and then I'ma fuck with bail. Y'all, Kanisha, Kia, if I spaz out and shit, then y'all better call bail for me. Don't call none of them other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Call the black ambulance people for me. No racial shit. Just call them so they can make it, so I can make it, you know what I'm saying? They more worried about getting a Better Business Bureau review than they is about being lazy and killing somebody and shit, like, you know, so they gonna do the right thing. But yeah, man, speaking of that shit, that's another thing, like my topic. You should have did the right thing. Let's go.
So what in the world is going on with Logan Paul's Crypto Zoo? You might have seen Logan Paul and Crypto Zoo and CoffeeZilla pop up a lot on the internet lately, but what is going on? And did Logan Paul promote this huge scam? Because that's what everyone's calling it, a scam. So, what is Crypto Zoo, and is it a scam? Well, we're going to find out in this video. So click subscribe for more YouTube news like this, because this story is actually still developing. So, for starters, we got to understand what the heck Crypto Zoo even is. Basically, Logan Paul promoted this project of his where it's NFTs, okay? NFTs, you already know it's going to be bad. So basically, it was supposed to be a game where you can purchase zoo coins, and then you use the zoo coins to hatch eggs, which will give you like weird creatures. Like you can use these creatures, breed them together, and then make these weird hybrids. The appeal, I guess, is that some of them would be pretty rare, and you could sell them and make money off of it. It's kind of an interesting idea, except
that shit don't sound interesting to me, not for my money. Like, shit, that sound like too much bullshit. Hatching eggs and paying money for coins to buy eggs, to hatch the eggs and breed hybrid creatures and shit. What the fuck are we doing? What?
it's crypto and NFTs, and anything to do with that is usually a bad idea to begin with. So if you watch CoffeeZilla's 3-part series, I highly recommend it. You will find out that every single person who invested in Crypto Zoo, they didn't get any money out of it. Okay, it's not like, you know, crypto's highly unpredictable. You can win, you can lose. They just straight up lost. There was no even who invested in Crypto Zoo. They didn't get any money out of it. Okay? It's not like, you know, crypto is highly unpredictable. You could win, you could lose. They just straight up lost. There was no even opportunity for them to win, because there's a lot of people saying that the game wasn't even fully functional when it was released. Like you couldn't make money off of it. You couldn't really do anything. So
look at this shit, y'all. Am I tripping? Am I tripping, y'all? Or do this shit stink? Like, look at this fucking fish with a bear head on it. Like, a turtle with an elephant Who the fuck was into this, man? A seal with a gorilla with a seal face, a fucking land shark. Like, who the man? I don't even know what this ugly thing is, but man, kill that thing with fire. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, bro? A gorilla dog, a dog with a gorilla face. Now that look kind of cold right there. I ain't gonna lie. I'm into the gorilla dog. You know what I'm saying? How much for the fuck it? You sold me on gorilla dog. How much for gorilla dog? $3,000 and shit. Psych for that bullshit. I can Photoshop. Listen, right now on here with y'all right now, I can Photoshop all this shit. What the fuck is that? A seal with a penguin with a reindeer head? Man, come on, man. Ah, fuck. I don't know what's going on. I be thinking maybe I'm looking at shit wrong. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Maybe just what instead of trying to come up with the best idea I can. Hey y'all, look, what's the worst idea we could come up with? The idea that don't seem like it even fucking make no sense. Think land sharks and bear sharks and fucking turtle fence, Ella turtles or whatever, man. Fucking shark rhinoceroses and shit. Think shit like that, man, because we not cutting it. We are not making millions of dollars. We ain't making, I know I'm not making millions of dollars. I'm broke as hell. This nigga making millions of dollars for some, man, fuck, I don't even know what the fuck. This is a monkey butterfly. Hold on, that's a monkey. I was trying to figure out what that is. That's a monkey butterfly and shit. Like, come on, man. I could have thought of all this shit. Shit, fucking giraffe cat. Boom, pay me $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck are we doing, man? We try. Everybody that's watching this, I think we might be trying too hard. She say that bill for the ride ain't worth it. I believe Bill is black on. Oh, y'all still talking about the ambulance. Hey, nah, we mad about that. What she say? She said turkey parrots. Right. Nah, this shit weak. It's just, let me see. Hold on. It's the one at the bottom that looked tripped out. I'm gonna try and see if I could get him in the frame. Yeah. Now what is that nigga right there? We don't even know what this is right here. Somebody know what the fuck this is. Please explain that one to me. And this one is like a dog, an elephant with a big dog face. But it looked like they just swapped out, like they probably took the dog, they took the face off of this dog and put a gorilla on it. Then they took the gorilla face, or that might be the same gorilla face on the elephant. That might be a gorilla fent. Is that a gorilla fent? I know we got a pain deer right here. You know what I'm saying? I might be sold on the pain deer too. You know what I'm saying? How much for the pain deer looking ass? But no, they fucking tripping, man. What the? I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I just, society done collapsed and shit. Don't try nothing smart. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about shit like a fucking, hold on. Let me go down here. Look at this motherfucker. It's a panda, a padoodle. It's a padoodle. Dude out here slanging padoodles. And niggas is working. Niggas is working, risking their life at work, ain't getting no insurance. This nigga out here slanging Photoshop padoodles for millions of fucking dollars. We are backwards, bro. We all done failed. I didn't. That wasn't the purpose of this segment to say that Logan Paul is better than us. But man, if he thought of this dumbass shit right here, these animals is ugly as a motherfucker. Especially this mole rat looking motherfucker right here. I don't even take that back. After I create that animal, take that animal back. I don't want that animal. If Kia see something, If Kia see something that look crazy, right away, automatic, she think it's something demonic, and she be like, I don't like that. So like, I'm surprised. This for you, Kia. This to trigger you right here. This bear shark. Look how demonic this shit look. I don't like that. That's probably. I hope that's what you saying over there right now. Like, I don't want bear sharks coming after me. I don't like that. I hope she's saying that, cause yeah, this shit crazy, man. But we trying too hard though. I need to start thinking stupider or something. But let's finish. I'm gonna let y'all finish seeing how this fucking scam work. Gee, maybe I need to take notes or something.
Like you couldn't make money off of it. You couldn't really do anything. So they promoted this huge game, and on the day of release, it wasn't even functional.
People bought $2.5 million worth of eggs in the first day. And did I mention the game hadn't even been launched yet?
And to make matters
$2.5 million in a day off of those. That do y'all see that bullshit I just was showing y'all? Those pictures, that shit right there generated $2.5 million. $2.5 million for a fucking mole rat, man. I'm done, dude. This finna be painful making it through the rest of this. If I hear any more figures, I might cry, y'all. Let's go.
worse, the game didn't work.
I feel
They
y'all
couldn't really
pain
do anything
too. If
with
y'all
it.
hurting with
Logan
me, I
Paul
feel
was
y'all.
silent about this
We
for
thinking
like
too
a year
hard.
and a half. They've been waiting for the game to be fully functional for a year and a half, and it's still not to this day. Like, if you go to the website, it says CryptoZoo is undergoing upgrades to the core infrastructure of the ecosystem. Oh, that's cool. What the heck does that mean? It's been like this for forever. Look, it says copyright 2022 still. Obviously, they're not really working on much. So, CoffeeZilla made this huge 3-part series where he looked into all of the people behind it, like the big team that Logan has, and pretty much half of the team are so sketchy, alright? If you watch the video, they're so sketchy, dude. So the first problems that sort of appeared with all this CryptoZoo stuff is that there were a bunch of developers who were saying they never got paid for any of the work.
I've heard reports that CryptoZoo hasn't paid their development team.
So the code for it was stolen because they didn't get paid for it, so there was a lot of delays with that. There were artists that were working on the game, yet if you look at the hybrid animals, they're stock images. So what kind of artists are there? So the developers who were claiming
That's
that they
some of the
never got
ugliest
paid,
shit I
that was
ever
a
seen,
huge
for real,
thing,
for
right?
real.
So CoffeeZilla went and he tried to contact Logan Paul, which is kind of hard to contact him, so he contacted his manager. And the phone call, oh my gosh, the phone call for that was really it was so bad.
Legally, you have to report correct news with verifiable information.
Right, that's why I'm calling you.
He was asking for a comment on it, and Logan Paul's agent guy, he was like, yo, we're not going to give any comment, but also, if you report any false information, that is defamation,
So basically, he was trying to do this. Well, I'm not gonna really tell y'all what's going on, so y'all can try to figure it out. And as soon as y'all make a mistake about what's going on, I'm gonna try to sue y'all for defamation. It's like, let me run a scam, and then if anybody tries to expose it, let me try and turn that into another defamation scam by keeping the info about my scam under wraps. These people, man, it's some fucking crooks. Like, America is ran by crooks, dude. The crooks in America get the furthest. I'm just gonna say it, man. The crooks, the liars, all that shit. But then I guess that's the term, the purpose of, or where the term a poor righteous teacher come from, because, man, no good deed go unpunished. And you know what I'm saying? Shit, think about it. Like, I always say this, think about if Jesus came back right now just telling the truth in some sandals and a raggedy ass shirt. Man, they'll hate dude, because a bunch of people would be like, man, he don't say nothing but real shit. But then the people that grift everybody will be looking at him like, man, he don't even want no money or nothing, so we can't even get him on our team. And I'll be like, man, he telling all the people real shit. We can't even get through to the people to make the money we need to make off of him. Man, they'll whack dude out immediately. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like the scammers like this that I want to get rid of them. The charlatans and shit like that. And some of y'all preachers and pastors that's bilking y'all every Sunday would be the main ones that want to get rid of Jesus. Man, he said we got to teach the word for free, and our payment is the praise of God. Man, I need a Cadillac. I don't know what that brother is talking about. They gonna get on Jesus. They'll get on this top for real. So nah, that's how the world is, man. It's ran by scammers now. The scammers getting ahead and all that. And you know, I'm gonna kind of leave off on that note right there to get into my last topic, because that's kind of on the subject. People scamming people. Now, he is a YouTuber. He is a YouTuber and he got a platform, so he able to scam somebody. But man, I'm gonna just say it like this: Putty is a platform. Putty is a platform you can use for running scams. You know what I'm saying? Plenty people use they Putty to run scams, and that brings me to my next topic. She goes out on a date with dude, and they go to a restaurant. I see some steaks on the plate, look like some scalloped potatoes or something, look a little fancy. And she tried to scheme dude. Obviously, you know, you take girls on dates like that, fancy dates, because I ain't gonna say that's the only reason why. Like me, I just like eating good. So if I take a girl and we go out, she gonna end up eating good, because I don't eat ass whooping food. Man, if y'all don't know what ass whooping food is, that's like food like noodles and corn dogs that you give your kids so much because it's easy to make that you have to start serving it with a side of an ass whooping to get them to eat it. So like they eat noodles for breakfast, they eat noodles for lunch, and then when it's time for dinner and they see you breaking that pack of noodles back out, they start crying, and you gotta whoop their ass like, shut up and eat these damn noodles. You know what I'm saying? And I don't eat ass whooping food, chicken nuggets, corn dogs and shit. So a bitch gonna ask me if I came over her house, could we eat some frozen pizzas and nuggets? Would I eat them? I said, I don't eat no. What, you gonna whoop my ass if I don't eat it? Like, I don't eat that shit. But no, so she pull up, and I'ma just let y'all see it, man. It get interesting. Let's check it out, y'all. Let's go. Let me go back a little bit.
Hey, where to go for? Hey, your kids.
You already had me wait an hour and a half. So it's for my kids.
Real kid.
Yeah, you owe me that.
And they with daddy? No, that is.
Oh my God. So go ahead and bring another steak and some potatoes. Okay.
Nah, don't bring no potatoes. Nah, bring the check. I'm paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying for your kids' meal. No.
Yes, you are.
Hey, this date rough right here. This you know how you know this date rough? My guy, first of all, anytime I can't just sit and enjoy my fucking food, I'm pissed. I'm one of them people, you know, like where it get, I might dance when I'm eating. I might move around when I'm eating. I might smack. I'm gonna do everything but want to have a conversation when I'm eating. I'm one of them, when my mama cook and the food be good, it's silent. Everybody eating. All you hear is eating noises. If my mama brings some food to a barbecue or something like that and that food get done, the party gonna be dead when everybody getting their food, because everybody busy eating and ain't nobody got time to talk because they busy eating. Now, if I go order a steak, an expensive steak, I'm not trying to argue with you, especially not about your fucking grown-up abortions you got running around trying to get fed and shit. So she tripping though, and this date suck right here. God damn, I would have been. He said, "Don't bring no more steaks. Bring me the check. I'm paying for my shit and I'm leaving." Then she got a little purse. He should have known she ain't had no money. Look how little that purse is. She got that purse too small, man, to hold some money in it. That's a purse. That's a you paying purse. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
No, I'm not paying for that kid's meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you when I take you out
Okay,
again.
and so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Nothing. I ain't even got nothing to say. It's her face say it all. She done pulled up an elbow. She like, work is very interesting today. You know what I'm saying? She invested in this shit. On what? She want to see how it's gonna play out.
I'm not doing that. No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold up. Don't do that. Listen.
Bring two, please.
What's in that, Kiera?
Bring 2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you're sitting right here on the
I was late to the date. I was late to the date.
You bring 2 orders.
But I said, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They were their daddy.
She was right here.
Their daddy should be feeding them.
She was waiting.
You say you ordered a steak for your son? How old is he?
He ate.
He ate eating steak. He eating the same y'all eat. Nah, hell no.
Hold on. Is your son daddy buying that little 8-year-old a steak? Is your son daddy buying you a steak? So why is this man required to buy you a steak and your 8-year-old 2 steaks? Because you said bring 2 more steaks. I bet you the other kid younger than 8, because he said, how old is your son? And she said 8 years old. So I know she picked the older one. Fuck around and the other son be like 2 or 3 and don't even got teeth and can't even eat steak. I know that shit sound funny, but man, con artist, I'm telling y'all, putty is a platform to scam people. She's scamming them with putty.
Oh, hell no, I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill.
And she drinking the hell out that wine. Tell her slow down on the wine, because ain't no free refills too.
I'm not paying for all that. No, I'm not paying for all that. You gonna get her fired up in here. No, I'm about to go back in the kitchen. You got me messed up, bro. I'm about to her right now. No, for real. I'm telling her right now. No, you got me. I'm not paying for that. No, I'm not. I'm not paying for this food.
He got water. She got wine. Who is y'all server? Jesus? I'm just talking shit, but that's sad though. Let's go.
I'm not paying for this.
She sat here and watched
Just because I was late. Just because I was late, I'm not paying for this. No, I'm not doing that.
And then we already at Red Lobster. You couldn't take me nowhere.
I'm about to go back to the kitchen. I'm going back to the kitchen. No, I'm not paying for this. I'm about to leave. You gonna pay for my food and your food, and we just ordered it in. Nah, listen, I'm straight.
I've been here since I was 15.
Okay, I told you I owe you one, so then I'll take you out again.
Ah, did y'all hear that? She too fancy for Red Lobster. She ain't been to Red Lobster since she was 15. Yet, if you late on the date to take her to Red Lobster, you need to buy her kids food. Bro, these hoes are LARPing. They are LARPing. Live action role playing. They are not who they act like they are. It's up to you to buy into that shit. She's LARPing. She's not too fancy for Red Lobster. She don't even know how to hold her wine glass right. This whole line. Let's go.
Do something for you. I'm not doing something for your kids. No, I ain't even met your kids.
I want you to make sure that my kids eat too.
Man, y'all see this, man? Look, I'm recording this. Look, y'all see this shit, bro? I'm recording, bro. Hey, she go back to the kitchen. Hey, yo, get her. Get her. Hey.
Yeah.
Yo. Hey, yo. Hey, don't put that order in. Hey, don't put that order in. That made my kids. Don't put that order in. Don't put that order in. That made my kids. For real, like, I'm about to give me my check. I want just my check with my. You know what I'm saying? I want my check. Okay, don't put them kids on my bill. That ain't my kids.
But you know what I don't like? This what I don't like. Just because he a man and he coming back there and there's women back there, they acting dismissive toward him and shit. Now, if that was a woman that came back there or whatever, it'd be, girl, I heard that, girl. If he was like, oh, you was late. You owe me 3 steaks for my kids. Like, they'll be like, and she was like, don't. And the waiter seen it all. The waiter trying to help the chick out. She was even trying to advocate for the chick at the table or whatever. And you can see by the look on her face, she was just in it for the drama. She wouldn't do that to nobody. Let me tell y'all girls something. A lot of times they encourage y'all to do shit just to see y'all downfall or just for entertainment of seeing some drama outside of theyself. Some of the shit that they encourage y'all to do, nigga, go upside their damn head ASAP for them doing that shit. And they know this. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking about this with somebody the other day. I was talking to this girl, you know what I'm saying? And and it's kind of a side note. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna end it with a Max story, right? I'm gonna end it with a Max story or whatever. All right, so Max story, backstory. Talking to this girl, and she proceeds to tell me that, you know, I'm like, what's up? Why ain't we talked in a while or whatever? And she like, oh, cause, you know, I was trying to talk to you or whatever. And it's talking about like I wasn't trying to talk to her, but from my recollection, her car was fucking up and she couldn't really do shit like that. And I kept going over there, or having to go over there, but I couldn't keep doing that shit like that. And so I kind of stopped trying to pursue it till she got her car situation straight. But mind you, now that we friends now. So we talking through like Messenger. She could see my live streams and shit like that. Like she could be watching me right now and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that it mattered or nothing like that, but you know, long story short, when I hit her up the other day, she like, I'm like, what's going on with you or whatever? And she like, nothing much. I'm like, you know, I ain't heard from you in a while, trying to see what's up with you. And she like, oh, nah, you was, why you trying to see what's up with me now? You was something. I'm like, what you talking about? And then I was like, I was hitting you up. I was doing this and that. And she gonna be like, nah, you too friendly. You too friendly. You got too many, you Mr. Friendly or something like that. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not the type of person where I have ever gotten nowhere, one, from being antisocial. It's a lot of girls, and she make a lot of money too, and she used to tell me, like, okay, a girl tell you something like that, right? Basically, I'm gonna make it short for y'all. She say I'm too friendly, but the nigga who she used to mess with, or her ex, or the dude who her baby daddy, whatever, he be beating her ass. He whooped her ass. He don't do shit with himself. She had to get him a job, buy him clothes, do all this shit for him. So of course, you thinking that I got this dude that ain't friendly. Like I had this dude, oh, he's not friendly. Yeah, he not friendly because he don't like women. He's whooping your ass. He don't even like women. It's not that he's not Mr. Friendly. He don't even like you. He couldn't even, like, these niggas that get SSI, right? That I be talking about. Y'all think, oh, he like this. No, he don't got no social skills. It's a reason you like him. It's a reason you bought his Jordans. And, I got him his job. And it's a reason you had to get him his job. And that is a reason why he's not Mr. Friendly. Had he had some interpersonal skills, he could have got his own job. You know what I'm saying? But you like him because you could keep him where you want to keep him. And when he is a bum and everything he got, you could be like, oh, nigga, I got that for you. You did. I got it. I did it for you. I got it. But like, I'm Mr. Friendly because I'm not a recluse whooping your ass. Now, if I beat her ass, you know what I'm saying, like that, then she would probably be, like, she probably one of them girls that think like, oh, well, he wouldn't have did it unless he loved me. And like, you know, I say all that to say, in these situations like this, man, it's like the man always get looked at a certain way. Like, you will get looked at like you are doing something wrong if a woman profess to feel you should do something different. If she feels entitled to your time, your money, you know what I'm saying? And it's other women around, it's like they will band together against you, but it be just for good measure though. It don't even be because they really think what they saying. It's like, nah, let's just direct the ire towards you or whatever. Like, so she ain't want to say, yeah, my car was fucking up. I wasn't really in no position to do shit. Like, so it was, you're friendly, you're too friendly. What is you talking about? You can see me every day, all that shit, but you just be on some bullshit. But it is what it is, man. And, you know, I'm going to end it just by saying, you know, watch who you date, man, because they might just, you don't really get to know them, and don't go on no money dates. Just go get to know somebody on some regular ass dates where y'all just getting to know each other. That way, you know how y'all relate, and it ain't about the measure and the litmus test of what's being spent and who's paying for what. That shit shouldn't even be a factor when we still getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Because if we feeling a certain way about each other, the money ain't even gonna be a factor. But she trying to penalize this nigga by making him buy a steak for 8-year-olds and shit. He trying to go back in the thing and tell him not to do it, and they dismissing him. I'm gonna keep going for a little second because that's pissed me off.
Chick, I want just my
Look,
chick.
she laughing. The chick right there laughing about the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't put that order in. That made my kids. Don't put that order in. Don't put that order in. That made my kids. For real, like, I'm about to give me my check. I want just my check with my. You know what I'm saying? I want my check. Okay, don't put those kids on my bill. Them ain't my kids. You know what I'm saying? Them ain't my kids. You know what I'm saying? You trying to put a bill on me, them ain't my kids. Hell no, bro. She's trying to put a bill on me. That ain't my kids. I'm late to the date. She's trying to make me get some food for her and her kids.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
You late?
It's my first date. I ain't
Y'all hear that? She said, "What's wrong with that? You late." Hey, you know what's so funny? All these ladies that talk this shit like this, especially this old buckeye, greasy black ass, right? I guarantee you, they got sons and they hate their sons' girlfriends and she that bitch this and that bitch that, and she better not do this and she better, but they advocate for treating men that same way, like they just ain't shit and they there for being used. This shit crazy, man.
met the kids yet. I'm late. I gotta buy them steaks. He said steak and 2 chicken tenders. Come on, y'all. Y'all ain't on my side. Ain't nobody on my side, man. Hey, it's cool though. It's cool though. It's cool though. She gonna take that shit off. She taking that shit off. Nope, I ain't paying for your kids. Yeah, I ain't paying for your kids.
Yeah, an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. They both gonna eat good.
Probably got a big head ass.
Didn't I just tell y'all that? I said, I bet you that when she said how old her kids was, when he said why they eating steak, she probably gave the age of the oldest one, even though 8 is young as hell. She said an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. You know what? As a matter of fact, y'all want to see this old steak hustling asshole, man? Y'all can check her out on y'all own time, because I got to get up out of here, get back to editing this video I'm trying to drop later on these niggas' heads. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna shake the game up for real. Like, on my boxing YouTube shit that I'm doing, I think these videos that I'm doing, man, this shit finna go big. Somebody gonna see it, be like, yeah, Macworld got some shit going on. But yeah, as far as, you know, Macworld Live Daily, I love discussing these topics with y'all. Today was a good one. It's Friday, you know. We do this. We don't do a show on the weekend. Shout out to all my people that's new watching. Welcome to Macworld. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button too if you ain't subscribed to the channel. But yeah, so you know we don't do it on the weekend, but I'll be back on Monday. That video definitely for sure is dropping, because I'm right at the end of it. I'm just putting my B-rolls in. So look out for that. PBC versus everybody. Nice little documentary style video. And other than that, yeah, man, I'm out of here. It's Friday, you know, y'all got paid, you know. When y'all get paid, I get paid. So, you know, it's all good. I appreciate everybody for watching. Shout out to all the content creators. You know, too many to name right now since I'm running a little bit over. But, yeah, that's all I got for y'all today, man. Enjoy y'all weekend. Be safe, man. And y'all look out for each other out here. You know what I'm saying? Till next time, I'm out of here. Later.